can see the dude's on stage. He's telling some girl, "Hey, come here, come here, come here." So the girl, she's shocked. This, oh my God, it's me. I want to go on stage. Now keep going. So the girl's excited. This man pulls up, drops the curtain, and starts like
that's crazy,
grinding, gyrating.
Somebody's girl.
That's crazy.
And that's look at the security laughing at him.
Wow. Security's definitely snatching me off the stage right there.
That's crazy, bro.
So look at you. That's the man in the hat right there. Right,
that's yep. Wow.
Man. Yep. Just one more time. Let it play through, so we can get a full effect of this.
That's crazy. You can see?
Yeah, I can see.
I feel like she did the initiation, really.
Huh.
That's wild, bro.
Yeah.
Oh. So, all right, Alex, you can stop it. Now stop sharing it so we can get some video reactions here.
Woof. Woof.
All right, fellas. I'm gonna go ahead. I want to ask the first question. Fellas, if you guys were at this concert and your girl did something like this, how would you react?
I'm gonna sound a little cocky a little bit. Ain't no way my girl even acting like that. Like, if for one, all right, so I'm okay. Let me just go ahead hypothetically. She did that. She's under the influence, energy, favorite artist, whatever the case may be. I don't know if you guys heard me while the video was playing, but if that happens, me knowing me, it will be hard pressed for me to stay 10 toes down where I'm at. I'm on that stage. I'm going back, whatever, to where security got to take me off. I'm not sure how it's going to play out, but it'd be very...
Fellas, don't do that.
I'm about to say, please.
And when you say your girl, I'm thinking about
I know you, Jordan.
So is it my girlfriend or is this my wife?
I feel like regardless.
That's either way, I think it's bad, but...
You know, it's definitely bad, but as it relates to just how I feel at the moment, that is tough. You definitely sprung that on. It's like, that's tough. And then seeing the first scene, like she was more so initiated.
She was kind of like, yeah,
doing a little roll, whatever the case, whatever you want to call it, belly roll. And then he did what he did, kind of poked in the back a little bit. She was looking like she liked it.
The back is crazy.
This is all bad. It's all bad, all good. I mean, all bad, no good. I just don't see myself in that situation because I feel like me personally, I would have seen signs in a female that I'm with to know that I'm either going to be with her in that situation or taking her out, whatever the case may be, or just dealing with her, period. But that's
strong, bro.
That's strong. That's very strong.
See, Marty,
I got a few things to say.
Here we go.
Number one, I never overreact or act in an emotional way when I'm disrespected by women. So I would have done one or two things. I probably would have left her, or I would have taken her home and dropped her off and probably just, respectfully just let her know that I'm not fucking with her no more. Or I would have just blocked her after dropping her off. And this is me as a man. People going to disagree, but this is my experience. My truth, what the girls say. But I don't believe the truth is the truth.
Right.
I always live.
What does that even mean?
I always have a villain side, right? And my villain side, I got Joker and Bane tatted on me, literally. I literally have a villain side. And my villain side is basically, you got to be ready for a loved one, friend, family, whoever it is, somebody you respect, to cross you. And how are you going to react when they cross you? And I always have that in the back of my mind, like, especially when it comes to women that I love, like, what if she wake up and do some bullshit? Because women can be unpredictable. Not all women, but women can be unpredictable. And Rob and Lex know I've dealt with unpredictable women. And guess what I did? Kept that shit moving. And what happened after that? After I kept that shit moving?
They always circle back.
They always trying to come back. And guess what? I ain't let their ass back. And they still trying to come back.
Ship has
So
sailed.
you always got to have that villain mode, bro. You're always going to win at some point. And the villain mode might be a couple months. It might be a year. But that villain mode, I might be in the gym getting fit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever. It's going to be a win at some point. It might be your money. It might be a business growing. But you're going to get that win if you stay in villain mode. And that's what I would have done with Shorty.
That's why you're my co-host, man. Duality is the important thing here. You got to be the hero and the villain. So I
I
have
like that.
I have a couple things here to say. You know how women have this version of Disney in their head where it's going to be a 6-foot guy, has a 6-pack, 6 inches, pause, everything waiting for them at the end of their whole phase. Guys also have a version of Disney in their head as well. They feel like if they act the perfect way, if they're completely masculine, if they're 100% on their purpose, if they're always in the gym, if they make a lot of money, is that a girl will never cheat on them. Like C. Marty just said, women, the only thing I expect them to do is to be a woman.
Mm-hmm.
And that means that they're going to be emotional decisions. They're going to be irrational sometimes. And sometimes they're going to try you. So this reality that guys, red pill guys get a lot of the time where they're like, you know, it's going to be one woman out that's going to be perfect and never do anything wrong. Ain't going to happen, buddy.
Tripping.
So my next point is that most women do not like the guys that they're actually dealing with. They're what I always call the placeholder boyfriend. They want to, women's biggest fear is being alone. So they'll be with the guy that they worked with, a guy that's in a social circle, just to avoid themselves being alone and having to face themselves and realize they're not adequate partners. So when there's respect, I always say men should fall into respect and women should fall into love. When there's respect there, women won't do things like that. So if that was me, hypothetically, and I'm sitting there in the front with my girl and that happens, all I'm going to do is sit there and watch. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to act out in public. I'm not going to get myself arrested because to your point, Junior, you start acting crazy. All you're going to do is tackle your ass and arrest your ass. That's all that's going to happen. And we don't need that anyway.
Yeah, I remember I used to be married. So I'm not looking at it as a girlfriend. I'm looking like, is that my wife up there? What the hell? Like,
yeah. So I'm going to sit there and watch. As soon as that dude reaches out for my girl's hand, I'm not going to say you better not go. I'm not going to sit there and say stop. I'm going to sit there and watch what she does. And the moment she takes that dude's hand and embarrasses me and has me on Beyonce's internet looking like a damn fool, it's over with. And what C. Marty was saying is that my favorite quote, one of my favorite quotes, I got them all day, but
let's get it.
A weak man punishes with words. A strong man punishes with silence.
Mm-hmm.
So my girl's up there at that point.
That's real shit.
Nah, seriously.
I just walk away. I don't say anything. Literally, she's going to come back down there and I'm be gone. I don't care how you get home. I'm just going to become a ghost. It's like Bane says.
Yeah, that's what that
go dark. I was born in darkness. Shout out to your man right there.
I got Bane, Joker, and Batman tatted on me. Like I live by that. All three of their stories, bro.
Gems being dropped.
I live by all three of them, bro.
I was born in darkness. I was molded by it.
Nah,
you merely adopted it.
Yeah.
I want to make sure you never see or hear from my ass again. And like C. Marty was saying, when his business go up, when his money go up, chances are to what you're doing right there, all you're gonna be is a F off to this dude right here. That's all you're gonna be. He gonna hit you and then never talk to you again. Now, when I was sitting there providing you love and stability, and a dude that actually cared about you, you done tricked off of that. You played yourself.
And one thing, fellas, man, just know it's treacherous out here.
Treacherous.
And women, they outnumber us, bro. It's way more of them. So it's gonna be harder for her to find another dude that cares about her, that's going to provide for her, that's really going to love her the way you did. And you're more likely going to find a better joint than her. More than likely.
Nah, that's real.
You have a better chance.
Know your worth, man. Know your worth.
Know your worth.
But, and Maya Angelou said this, and it's a simple thing. It's just when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. Mm-hmm. And she showed you at that point that she has no respect for you.
Absolutely.
She doesn't care about your reputation at all. And she would risk the relationship to just go there and be essentially a whore for a minute.
So Omah Lay did him a favor, for real.
For a moment.
And honestly, I'll say this too, guys, that
because if it wasn't Omah Lay, it would have been a ninja at the gym. You dapping up.
Oh, somebody tripping.
Nah, that's real talk.
I'm just saying.
And honestly, I'll say this last thing too. The majority of guys, you guys have no idea what most women are capable of. And even the ones that you think are good ones, Let Drake pull up on your girl's Instagram and see how long she gonna be faithful. Every girl single when the right dude asks. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's facts.
No, that's facts. That's facts.